So, how have you been lately? I heard that your son is still leaving for college.
Yes, I can't believe Anaki's so grown up. I remember him carrying him when he was a baby as if it were yesterday.
I know, kids grow up so fast. But you should be proud, he's such a good young man.
Yes, I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Why? What do you mean?
He's not behaving good lately. I mean, he's using and wears things that I never bought him, and he doesn't have the money because he doesn't work. So I'm thinking just maybe that he's stealing them.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Because it reminds me of my older brother Namavia. Do you remember him?
Yes, I remember, but did he used to steal or...
Oh, yes, he did. And for some reason, the fact that he always got away with it really did bother me.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that Anakyu is doing the same thing. But Namavia stole so much that he ended up in jail. And that was a huge turning point for him. It was very traumatizing, but I never really knew why. He never told me.
But what things did he do exactly?
Well...
The first time our house was robbed, it was our neighbor Rosita, who climbed in through the dining room window and stole our TV and the Purple Rain and Thriller videotapes my father had brought back from America. The second time our house was robbed, it was not a neighbor. It happened on a Sunday. My parents had traveled to our hometown, so Namavia and I went to church alone. When we came back and opened the door, he said,
"Oh no, we were robbed."
It took me a moment to understand. I felt the theatrical quality when I saw the drawers flying open. Or perhaps it was just that I knew my brother too well.
I knew it. And when my parents arrived, they knew it too.
Come here, son.
Yes, Dad?
I know it was you. You stole your mother's jewelry. I'm very disappointed at you.
Dad, I know I caused you terrible pain in the past, but I would never violate your trust.
Don't try to talk to me with smart words, young boy. I know it was you. The door was open from the inside, and you knew where your mother's jewelry were.
But Dad, I would never do that. Please trust me, trust me.
I don't know what to think of you.
After this talk, he walked out through the back door and did not come home that night. Or the next night. Or the night after. He came home 2 weeks later, gaunt, smelling of beer, crying.
Oh my god! I thought you'd never come back home.
My child. Please, tell me, what did you do with my gold?
Mom, I'm sorry. I pawned all the jewelry to the house of traders in the night, all the money's gone.
Oh my god!
In English?
Oh, my God has killed me.
It was as if she felt that the least he could have done was get a good price. I wanted to slap her.
Besides, my mom always took responsibility for Namavia's actions. When he was 11 and broke the window of his classroom with a stone, she told him.
Okay, I'll give you the money, but don't tell your father, okay?
When he lost 2 books from the library, she went and told his teacher.
Our houseboy stole them. It wasn't Namalia's fault.
When he was absent to every single one of his catechism classes during a year, my mom went and told the other parents that the reason why my brother was not taking the Holy Communion was because
He got malaria on examination day.
Oh, poor Namavia. I hope he's doing fine.
Thank you.
he sold and sold all the answers to an exam. My mom did shout at him, and I thought, well, for once, she's not going to defend him. And then she went and told my father.
But honey, he's just a kid. He's 16 years old. We should give him more pocket money.
I know you did something terribly wrong, and you need to reflect on it.
I'm a professor and I love reports. So you're going to do a report on how you stole the jewelry, how you used the money of the jewelry, and with whom you used it. So start writing, my boy.
A report? Are you serious?
Incredibly serious.
Well,
A few moments later.
Dad, I'm already tired. I'm halfway there. But please, can I continue tomorrow?
No, keep writing.
One eternity later. Much later.
Here you are.
Okay, thank you. Well done. But I want you to know, you hurt your mother by doing this. You know that, right?
Novia didn't want to hurt Mom though. He just did it because other sons of professors were doing it, and it was the season of theft in Suka campus. The kids who grew up watching Sesame Street and eating cornflakes for breakfast were now cutting through the mosquito nettings and opening our windows of us, their neighbors, and stealing our VCRs and TVs. We knew who they were. We just pretended not to.
The thieving kids were the popular ones. Osita, our neighbor who had stolen our TV only weeks before the Namavia incident, was lithe and handsome in a brooding sort of way and walked with the grace of a cat. His shirts were always sharply ironed, and I used to look across the hedge and see him close my eyes and imagine that he was walking toward me, coming to claim me. But he never noticed me.
But not loved Namavia. That's why I don't know if he ever felt this bit of remorse of stealing my mother's jewelry.
But you never talked about it. I mean, the fact that he stole your mom's jewelry.
No, we never mentioned it again. It's like they thought that if they never mention it again, maybe that will give him the opportunity to just start fresh.
Well, all right.
Yeah, all right, until during his third year of college, he, was arrested and taken to the police station. It was the season of cults in college. Cults that were once fraternities but had evolved into these strange cults where boys did some also strange initiation rites where sometimes 2 or 3 of them would end up dead somewhere. Yes, dead. And people were really afraid, like girls stayed in their rooms and people were afraid to come out. Yes, I swear. And at first I thought that maybe he was in a cult, and I thought that my parents were also wondering that. But then I thought maybe he's too popular to be in a cult, because of course the popular boys were the cult boys. And I never got the chance to ask him if he was part of one until he was arrested. And when he was arrested, I did ask him, and he said he was not part of one. And I believed him, and so did my father. But he was already arrested.
Who's there?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Last Monday, 4 students who we believe are part of a cult pressed a gun at a professor's head, then shoved her out of the car and drove to the Faculty of Engineering where they killed 3 students.
Oh my god, that's horrible. But why are you here?
We believe your son was involved in the incident.
Oh my god! Que nos tica! Don't say that! You're a liar! I'm vacuum! I'm vacuum!
Again!
Officer.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Last Monday, 4 students were...
Don't worry. My wife told me. I mean, you're right. What should we do?
You should go to the police station immediately.
20 minutes later.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for my son, Namavia.
You mean those cult kids arrested yesterday?
Yes, sir.
They have been taken to Enugu. Very serious case. We must stop with this cult trouble once and for all.
horrible. It was very dusty and there were lots of cars piled up in the gate. Besides, we thought we were not going to be able to see Namavia, but my mom bribed 2 of the police officers with money and joel of rice, and they let him out.
Namavia.
Hi.
Hi.
You know what?
What?
If we ran Nigeria like we ran this cell, we would have no problems in this country.
What?
Well, in our cell, there was a general called Abacha who came and asked us for money, and if we didn't have, we were in trouble.
And did you have any money? Namavia! Oh my god!
Wait, what?
Yes, he shoved it up his ass.
Oh my god.
That day, when we came back from jail, my father said that he should have had him locked up in a cell way before, because that was the only thing that ever shook him. But I didn't see it yet. Namavia seemed fine to me, slipping his money into his anus and all. The day we came, I spoke to him and I wondered if the bugs in the wall had bitten his face too, or if the bumps spreading all over his forehead had come from some sort of infection. Some of them were typed with pus the color of cream, and he scratched at them as he said,
You know, I have to poop standing up because the toilets were full and they only flushed them on Saturdays.
His tone was so histrionic. I wanted to ask him to shut up, because he was enjoying his new role as the sufferer of indignities, and because he did not understand how lucky he was that the policeman allowed him to come out and eat our food, how stupid he had been to stay out drinking that night, and how uncertain his chances were of being released.
When we were leaving to see Namavia that day, I really didn't want to go. And when I saw my mom approaching the car, I impulsively picked up a rock and threw it at the windshield.
Nobody's forcing you to come and see Namavia. What's your problem? Come out of that room right now, young lady. I'm waiting. Okay, you know what? Do whatever you want.
Go away, Mom, leave me alone. Nobody went to visit Namavia that day. And that was like a little victory for me. It made me happy.
Meanwhile,
Namavia had to face police brutality every day, and he couldn't stop dreaming about the famous Cell 1 that every prisoner kept mentioning.
Hey,
Hi.
what you're doing here?
My son was accused of armed robbery, and since they couldn't find him, they locked me up instead.
So, you're innocent.
Yes.
So am I. Where is he hiding?
You know, I haven't seen him in 4 months. You know what I enjoy the most of coming to work?
What?
Beating up that old man. You know?
Yeah.
He's so weak and he looks stupid. And it's just therapeutical. I mean, it releases energy.
Yeah.
It's really good.
great for you.
Don't you feel the same? Hi, I'm here to see my son Namavia.
Namavia. Oh, he's been transferred.
What do you mean he's been transferred? Where is he?
Yes, he's
I
been
was here
transferred
yesterday.
to cell 1.
What is cell 1?
He misbehaved yesterday, so
What do
they
you
transferred-
mean misbehave? Take me to my
Yes,
son.
I'm
You
sorry,
told
but
me
that's what the
yesterday.
papers say.
But you told
So-
me yesterday that I was going to be able to see him. So
Yes,
please take
I
me
know,
to my
but
son.
I'm not responsible for anything that's.
I don't care. I need to see my son.
Oh, I'll make some calls and.
Okay.
Well,
Yes. You do that. Come on, kid. You're getting out. Come on. I can't believe what you just told me.
I know, but, well, that's what happened.
But do you really don't know what happened to him in that cell? Because it's really weird.
Nobody knows.
He never told you anything?
No, no one. And I guess we'll never know.
Oh, hi.
Oh. I thought that I was alone here.
I'm Namibia. And you are?
I'm Namabia.
What are you doing here?
Well, some officers were talking about the old man, and I...
You try to defend him.
Yes, that's right.
You should never do that in front of police officer, you know. They do not get what trying to be a good person is.
Oh, I know, but it's kind of personal, you know?
Why are you here?
Oh, well, I committed some mistakes in the past, and they thought that I was in a cult, but they wanted to murder some people, and that's not true. But
I made a lot of mistakes in the past too, you know. There's no going back for me. But maybe you can leave this place. You're young. You need to learn from your mistakes. I betrayed my family, and now nobody comes to see me anymore. I'm going to die here, all alone. And you can leave this place. You can be a good man. It's not funny to disrespect your family.
I know.
Come on, kid, you're getting out. Come on.
Bye, you. Namibia.